So solving one-step equations. When we're solving one-step equations, if you guys remember from the first triad, the first thing that we're going to do anytime we see an equation with a variable is we're going to circle the variable. As soon as we circle the variable, we're going to draw the line of equality. Now, the whole purpose of circling the variable is that that's my visual clue or cue that I want to get that variable by itself. So anything that is on the same side of the variable, we have to get rid of. So we're going to do that by using inverse operation. If you guys remember inverse operation, our operations are add, subtract, multiply, divide. We're going to do the opposite of what it's asking. So you guys already told me that this here means to divide. So what's the inverse or the opposite of division? Multiplication. So we're going to multiply each side by what number? -3. Remember the golden rule. Whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other. So now when you're looking at this, on my left side, I have the variable by itself. So I have A. I put my equal sign on the line of equality. And then I'm going to multiply together -12 times -3 to get 36. Now, two negatives equal a? Positive. So it's going to be a positive 36. And I'm going to box my answer.
So, why didn't you do 3 times 3?
I did. -3. No, I did -3. So inverse operations are the opposite. So remember how we did square? What's the inverse operation for square? Square root. So those two would cancel each other out. Well, the opposite of division is multiplication. The opposite of addition is subtraction. Okay. All right, so let's look at this next one here. We have -1b equals 8. So first thing I'm going to do, circle my variable, draw my line of equality. Now my goal is to get that b by itself. Jalen, how am I going to get the b by itself? Anytime a number touches a variable, it means to do what? Multiply. So what's the opposite of multiplication? Division. So I'm going to have to divide each side by what number? -1. You said +1. You can try to redeem yourself in a moment. So now I have 8 divided by -1. Well, what's 8 divided by -1? -8. And that's my final answer, so I'm going to box it. Okay. Let's look at the next one. So, when we're solving equations, we're going to leave the variable on the side that it starts. So we don't need to worry about rewriting the variable. So we're going to keep the variable on the right side this time, and that's okay. Our goals still remain the same. We still want to get the variable by itself. So if I want to get the variable c by itself, what do I have to get rid of? I have to get rid of the plus 25 by subtracting 25. Good. And then whatever I do to one side. Good. I'm going to show that the plus 25 and the minus 25 cross out. So on the right side, what do I bring down? C. Put my equal sign on the line of equality. Now on my left side, I go ahead and solve. 15 minus 25. Jalen? You should get -10. And then we're going to box our final answer. Good. Kaylana, question?
Why would you go that way instead of going the other way?
Because the variable's on the right side here. So we're going to leave the variable on the side that it starts. Okay? You'll catch up to it. You'll catch on. You'll be good. Okay? So let's do this one. So you're going to circle your variable, right? So, okay, now, how do I get the variable by itself? Okay, so whatever I do to one side, I do it to the other side. So now look, you're right. So this here, the minus 46 and plus 46, they're going to cancel out and equal 0, so we don't need to bring that 0 down. But what do I need to bring down on my right side? Now wait, what do I need to bring down on my right side? So then D. Hey guys, right now the only voice I should hear is Kaylan's. And then I have 87 plus 46, which will be what?
Your answer going to be 41.
No, what's 87 plus 46?
I mean, what's that?
What's 7 plus 6?
7 plus 6 is like 14.
13. Carry your 1. 8 plus 1 plus 4.
That's 12, 11. I mean 13.
13. So my answer is going to be D equals 133. So what that basically means, you guys, is that if I would substitute 133 for my D, if I would take negative 46 plus 133, I'm going to get 87. Okay? All right. Backside. So now I have negative 3 times E equals 12. Kelly, how do I get the E by itself?
You divide
By?
3.
Good. Divide each side by negative 3. So I bring down my E. Kelly, what's 12 divided by negative 3?
Negative 4.
And box it. Good.
I thought you only divide when it was 2.
But what's that little dot mean to do?
Oh.
Yeah. Alex, next one. I'm going to circle my variable. I'm going to draw my line of equality. So I have F divided by negative 2 equals negative 4. Alex, how do I get the F by itself here? Good. I'm going to times it by what, though?
2.
What type of 2 is that? So it's going to be a negative 2. So I'm going to multiply it by a negative 2, whatever I do on one side. So I'm going to bring down my variable F equals negative 4 times negative 2. What's 4 times 2? 2 negatives equal A. 2
negative 8.
No. 2 negatives equal A positive. So F equals 8. Yep.
I
Yes.
said 8, but you said not.
So I'm gonna go back to that first. Why you put that line up under? So did you multiply
What does this line mean?
the separate?
What does this line mean right here? Division. It's another way of showing division. You could also use the division sign, but I just use that for dividing.
Hold on, let me work that again. Hold on.
But you got a multiplication sign on that first.
We do the opposite of multiply.
I get you.
This is way easier than
Okay, moving on. All right, Danielle, what do I do here? Okay.
Then plus 25. Cross it out.
Okay.
And then bring down the variable and equal sign. Then you should end up that with 182. Then box it.
Perfect. Nice job. Nice job. You want to do this one, you said? All right, Jalen, last one here. What do I do first?
You circle the H,
Okay.
and then you put negative 127.
Well, draw my line of equality.
Oh yeah, draw your line of column, and then you put negative 127. One, two, do it side to the other.
Nice job.
And then what you want to do is you want to do negative.
That's not mine. That's hers.
Okay, go ahead.
And then that should be 100. I mean negative 174.
174. I don't know if that's right.
Oh, hold on.
Try it again.
Oh no, this I do wrong.
So you're gonna take, all you're gonna do is take 47 minus 127.
I got 80.
Negative 80?
You alright?
I think so. Do you guys agree?
Yep.
Nice job.
Who said?